Welcome to this video part of career development series. In this video, I talk about features versus benefits and how this is relevant to the career. It does not matter which stage are you on, but so features versus benefits. If you have not yet subscribed to my YouTube channel, do click on the link and subscribe to the channel. Now I open the mind map. Hope you are able to see this. So welcome to this video, part of career development series. In this video, I talk about, so how can you sell your benefits over your features to get your steep salary hikes, jobs, promotions, etc. So let us take the example of a mobile phone. So when you go and buy a mobile phone, so what do? If somebody tells about the material of the phone or this, etc., so what interests you? It's not about the material, but its benefits, means how it is suitable against water resistance, fall proof, all those benefits rather than just the features. So, hence, similarly, in your career, it is the benefits that overrule the features. And these days, why organizations hire is based upon the benefits. What is it for me? You may be telling what is so. So you may be telling about yourself, but they are looking for what is it for me. They are always looking for that answers, and hence, so fine tune your benefits over futures. So let us divide this into three categories. The first is all about the early stage, and here the ratio of feature to benefit is this. Yes, in this stage, so a lot of weightage is given to the features, but as and when you put in the number of years, so then the ratio changes. So now let us take the example of a Python example. So most people, so what do they mention in their resume or LinkedIn? So knowledge of Python or the number of years of experience of Python. But instead of that, so if they're able to tell, so how they're able to use that, use the features of Python. So use the features and help the application of the Python and help the organization and clearly tell who is the beneficiary of this. So who is and what it has given the result. So, and when you're able to give a quantifiable results in terms of star and star ED, then the chance of you getting the interview call or success in the interview will be high. Or about the tool. So most people are mentioning that how expert they are about this tool. But instead of just mentioning that expertise of your tool, but what it is impact and who is the beneficiary and the result. So when they're able to clearly bring out in their resume, LinkedIn profile, interview, etc., then the chance of you succeeding in the interview will be very high. Hope that is clear. Type 1C, if this is clear, the stage one. So those of you who are in stage one, type 1. And so those who are in this stage, type MC, mid-career. Type MC in the chat box, comment section. And again, here, if you've seen, the ratio just changed. The ratio has changed. And why most people are stuck in this mid-career is so so they believe that number of years of I've got 10 years of experience, I've got 12 years of experience, I've got 15 years of experience. So they are only banking upon the number of years of experience to get the job, hike, promotion, etc. And some boast about multiple projects that they have handled in the past. Certifications. Still, some people are chasing certification, which are available sometimes free, sometimes at a very, very meager cost. And some boast about their domain knowledge. But fine, it has brought them here till now. But this does not take them to the next levels, next jobs, next hikes, promotions, etc. Because what brought you here will no longer take you higher. So this is where people are stuck. And in this era, stagnation is no more stagnation. It's a retrograde. A retrograde in this technology era. So don't be ever stuck. So, so what do you mean by growth? So yes, you may be having the domain knowledge, but how does it help in the business? How does it help in the transformation of business? So are you able to influence even though you are not having direct authority over them? So that is they are looking for those kind of results, those kind of achievements. So this is not just about a positional influence, but your people influence, your personal influence, etc., your leadership ability, because the challenges are different. So organizations, etc., are facing different kinds of challenges, and hence, are you able to navigate? Are you able to showcase? Then give them the impression that you will be able to handle those challenges. So this is where the growth happens. So this is where the growth happens, and most people fear to take up challenges. They run away. But when you face it, embrace it, endure it, adapt, then rise and get results. So are you able to face the challenge, endure it, adapt, rise and get results? So they are looking for these kind of traits, etc. So are you able to showcase these kind of traits in your various LinkedIn resume, etc.? So this is where the growth happens. And so there's a shift, because what brought you here will no longer take you there. I have already mentioned that. So you have to undergo the shift. So what is the shift? What goes through you will grow you. What are the challenges that you went through that you can face it? So then shift. The shift should happen. So skill, from the skill set to a value set. So what do I mean by skill set? Most people are just mentioning this in their resume. So number of years of experience, or what are the examples that I've shown earlier, or in the LinkedIn. So project manager, PMP certified, number of years of experience. So when somebody comes into your profile, somebody lands in your profile, so what does it make? What is how does it does it make him admire, or just one amongst others? How many people have these kind of LinkedIn profiles, etc.? So be searchable, adorable, admirable, and do not stop with that. So how can you be selectable? So things have changed dramatically. This is what my mentees learn in the hackathon, steep hackathon. The objective is to get steep salary hikes. So in the mission of LinkedIn, how to make your profile searchable, admirable, adorable, and selectable. So now the buzzword is selectable. So in mission 4, they learn about this. And so from a skill set to a value set, what value you bring to the organization? So how can you mention that? And so in this era, use STAR ED: situation, task, action, results, effectiveness, and differentiator. So whole journey is about, when so many profiles seem to be similar. So what is your effectiveness? What is your differentiation factor? So how will you bring something which is some kind of a uniqueness? And in your LinkedIn profile also, so who is a beneficiary, what are the results that you have got, and the quantifiable results, and so how it has impacted, and is there any methodology that you are following? The most important is, if you are following some kind of a methodology, the example, so that you can replicate in the organization, there's a chance that you rank higher in the search. So as I mentioned earlier, things have changed dramatically. Earlier, people used to get interview calls based upon the ATS resume score. Then till now, JD versus resume score. But now everybody are matching the JD with AI tools, and hence it is a ranking. Just like you are using prompts, etc., to craft your resume based upon the JD, organizations also using different kinds of prompts to select, to rank your profile. So want to know about this ranking of your profile, etc.? So I will, at the end of the video, I will give you a bonus. I'll give you a bonus. So do click onto the bonus, and then so know more about your ranking of your profile, and also much more details about that. So in mission 5 of the hackathon, so So they know about how to craft the resume, and the interview is about what is it for me and what is it for them. So now coming to so how many of you are in MC, the mid career? So type MC. And how many of you are in the late career? So type LC. So late career in your journey. And if you have seen here, so the ratio changes. Yes, features are important right throughout, right from the stage one, stage two. Features are there, but the ratios has been changing. So here, the here it is mostly about the benefits. So it's all about the impact. So impact, yes, you may have skills, but how does it impact? So that's the most important thing. So how does it impact on the business? So are you able to bring in the future leaders, about your n minus 1, n minus 2, etc.? So are you scaling up? So scaling up the business along with the team. So it's not just about only yourself. And the transforming organization, it's about product, processes, people, profit, revenue. So based upon your function, your role, your domain. And so, as I mentioned, uncertainty is a new reality. Organization also are facing huge kind of stress, etc. So how you're able to manage complexity and bring results even in this chores, even this chaotic world. So are you able to manage and scale and change the gears? So is it not about the incremental growth, not just about the incremental growth, but are you able to scale the organization different based upon your role, your function, your domain? Are you able to scale and then change the gears? So this impact, futuristic, radically unique, innovative, transformative, disruptive. So fruits, futuristic, radically unique, innovative, transformative. Are you able to showcase this in your LinkedIn profile, resume, in your interview outreach, or any other various other social job search platforms, etc.? And so the traditional way, most people are stuck here. So actually your age is your biggest strength. Most people think that is their weaknesses. Okay, I'm already 45, I'm already 50 plus, but that is your, no AI can replace. So in AI cannot replace you. It's all about your intelligence plus AI is a real intelligence. Hence leverage your number of years experience, but in a way, but not just telling about the number of years experience, but your impact. So I know the skill that everybody does fine. So I managed, so many people have come to me in my one-to-one call, tell about this. I manage hundreds of people. So what? That's what the interview hiring managers think. I have what number of case studies, I've got number of testimonials. So what? So but this is a traditional, but whole journey is about positioning. So how do you position? Fine. Again, using star and star AD. So, and here, as I mentioned, it's about the scale, the business impact. So when you bring in all the elements of this, then that is your real position, not you being a VP or a GM or a director, etc. Fine, that is good. But what is your real position with respect to the organization? Its challenges and how you can address, how you have addressed, etc. And you have got a potential. So to bring in more results, impact and scale and change the gears. So type LC if you are in the late career, type in the comment box. And so what is the success factor? So so do greater than done. Yes, most people are talking only what they have done, but the organization is interested about your do, your potential, etc. And so, and how can you solve the problem in a multidimensional that is relatable to that organization, etc. So replicate it and also in a multidimensional. So then the chance of you succeeding in an interview will be very high. And it's all about the transformation at scale. So impact at scale, not just you possessing the certification or managing so many people, etc., or you have got so much results in different domains, functions, etc. But are you able to bring in transformations, impact, etc., the business angle, the various things? And it's not just an incremental growth, and but if you're able to do it at a scale, so the chance of you succeeding in your interview and get what you truly desire and deserve, whether it's a 1 CR or whatever it is, or 2x or 5x salary growth, or peace with yourself. So it's sometimes it's not about um, the most important. That's based on the various stages of your career. I've recently had a video. Just look out in my YouTube channel. So it all depends on your career mastery and freedom. So sometimes that becomes a priority for you. So hope you have liked this video, and so click on the like button and share to someone who desperately needs this. If you're not a subscribe to my YouTube channel, do click on to the button, subscribe button. Hi, I'm Srinivas TR, help mid-career and late mid-career engineers who are stuck up, who are lost, misplaced at a 6% meager salary hike, and help them to shift to 35% year-on-year hike using the Pi model, the proven Pi model, and in this era, leverage AI. I help them back target jobs, tip salary hikes, job promotions, elevations, and to leadership roles. I conduct a masterclass, steep salary hike masterclass. So register now, limited free seats. I also conduct one-to-one career clarity calls and help mid-career and late mid-career get direction with speed, not get lost and be undervalued. So get direction with speed. So both the links are in the direction. So limited free seats. I will see you live. I will see you soon.